Hey guys, it's Mandy with another Kongsumer video, and we've had a squirrel-proof bird feeder for some time now, and it has attracted some cute and beautiful birds. Over time though, some of the local squirrel family, whom we've named Willis, Billy Ray, and Frankie, have enabled their ninja mode to find ways to get some of the premium bird food out of the squirrel-proof feeder. To try to stop the squirrels from getting the bird food, we're continuing to fine-tune our bird feeder setup, in which we'll cover in future videos. We also thought it would be a good idea to try to keep our squirrel friends away from the bird feeder by getting them one of their own feeders, one of which we'll be covering in today's video. While researching the different feeders though, it has led to another problem. It has spawned what we'll call a squirrel feeder acquisition syndrome for my husband. We may or may not have 2 more squirrel feeders on the way. In this video, we want to start off by showing you what we believe should be one of the best long-lasting squirrel feeders you can get. Before we get to the feeder though, I want you to know that we will have links to the feeder, food, and relevant items in the description below. We would greatly appreciate it if you would use the affiliated links, as they don't cost you anything extra. Stay tuned for some footage of the squirrels interacting with the feeder, as I will put it at the end of the video. The feeder we're covering today is the Woodlink Squirrel Diner Feeder. What is really nice is it comes fully assembled, so we love that it saves time. This feeder is very strong, as it is constructed with steel and has a powder-coated green finish to it. This is super important because many of the other squirrel feeders are made out of wood, and the squirrels could chew on them over time. This feeder also holds about 4 pounds of peanuts, corn, or wildlife mix, and has a lid that easily opens and closes for the squirrels to get access to the food. This feeder also has a see-through front, so the squirrels can see the food, and it makes it easier to see when it needs to be refilled. It also has holes on the top that allow them to smell the food. One other awesome feature is that there are holes in the bottom to allow water to drain if needed. The Woodlink Squirrel Feeder comes with hardware to mount the feeder on a tree, post, or deck. As you will see shortly, we are installing ours on our fence near our bird feeder. It also has hinges, as you can see here, that are attached to the back of the feeder. There are 2 pre-drilled holes for the screws that we showed you earlier. Let's go outside now so we can see Justin install the feeder on our fence.
All right guys, I'm super pumped because now it is time to get this Woodlink Squirrel Feeder installed and hopefully keep our squirrel friends off of our bird feeder that we have over here. So I'm gonna find exactly where I want it. We're gonna have it right here, not at the top of the fence, so this flap won't be able to stay open. It'll basically auto close, so the squirrels don't flip it open and keep it open. So I think right here looks good. I'm gonna mark with the screw. Now I'm gonna check for levelness because I'm a little bit crazy. I'd say that looks pretty good. So take my highly recommended Makita drill, and now it's time to screw in the screws that they provide with the feeder. So I'm gonna do that now. So you can see how I have these screws within these slots, and I'm just gonna slide it down now. All right, there we go. Now it's time to put some food in it and see how long it takes the squirrels to find it. All right, I'm gonna start by using this squirrel food that we've been using. This is the premium squirrel food that we'll have linked down below. Seems like the squirrels love this stuff. They like that it has like the corn and the seeds and peanuts in it. So it's been a winner for us. So let's get this in the feeder so the squirrels can hopefully have their dinner soon. Now remember, there's holes at the top, so we don't want to fill it to the top. So I've got it basically to the top of this window. All right, let's see how long it takes. So with the squirrel feeder installed, this is our current backyard feeding setup.
I can't wait to see the squirrels use the feeder, as they are so cute when they are eating. I think they'll figure out how to interact with it pretty quickly, as squirrels are pretty smart. Hopefully this will also help keep them away from our bird feeder. Now I hope you guys have found this video useful. If so, please give it a like, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please make sure if you're not subscribed that you click that subscribe button so you don't miss the videos on our other 2 squirrel feeders that we have on the way. Please remember that we will have links below in the description to the squirrel feeder, food, and other relevant items if you are interested in checking them out. Please comment down below if you feed your squirrels and what kind of feeder you have. And thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the footage. Bye!
Alright guys, so the squirrels have been out and they seem to be trying to get in over here. I don't think they realize that this lid lifts up yet. So what I'm going to do is give them a hand and prop the lid up a little bit with this popsicle stick that I have with double-sided tape. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now.